We're cooking Mauritian food with Brendan Pang today, and Mauritian food could be quite foreign to a lot of people.
Yes, it is. Lots of influences. So there's Chinese, Indian influence, Creole French, heaps of different flavours from around the world.
Yes.
But what we're making today is a Mauritian curry.
Nice.
One of my favourites.
This is part of your family favourites, right?
It is, yeah. My grandma makes so many Mauritian curries. Also, it's a small island, so seafood is a big one for us.
Oh, speaking of seafood.
And we have a beautiful snapper here today.
It is a stunning fresh snapper, smells like the sea. And this is quite a large snapper, so that's going to feed at least 4 to 6 people.
Absolutely. So on that note, I'm going to cook off the eggplant to start with.
Great.
We're going to make a nice sauce to go over the fish afterwards. So I've got my pan on, it's nice and hot.
Yep.
We're going to go in with some oil.
Yep.
Does need a fair bit of oil.
It does, like little sponges, aren't they?
Yes. So eggplant goes in.
Okay.
Bit of salt and pepper, please.
Yes, some salt for you.
Thank you.
And some pepper.
Awesome. And a bit of pepper. So just to season, we're going to cook that off until it's brown around the edges, and then we're going to take it out and add it back to the curry sauce later on. So I'm going to chop the onion for the curry.
Okay.
I might get you to prep the fish while I'm doing that. So we just need some slits down the side of the fish.
Yes,
Maybe like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
As well as doing that, you could also season, so some salt and pepper and some cornstarch to seal the outside so that when we fry it, it becomes nice and crunchy.
Okay. Now, have you been to the Mauritius Islands?
Yes, I went back to Mauritius last year for the first time in 19 years, for my grandma's 90th.
Wow.
Which was really special. I was born in Perth, but then spent the first 5 years in Mauritius.
Yep.
And then went back and forth for a little bit, but haven't been back in a long time.
Yep.
It really inspired me to do more Mauritian food and cooking and share it with everyone else out there.
Yeah.
So that's about where we want it, like nice and brown on the outside, not cooked all the way through, because we're going to let it cook off into the curry afterwards. We're going to set that aside, put that pan back on. We're going to start off our curry. So with any kind of Indian style curry or Mauritian curry, because it's very much Indian influence. We've got oil, onion goes in first, so straight in. We're going to cook that until it's translucent. So I'm just going to give that a mix, let it cook for a bit.
And anytime I see curry leaves, I know it's going to be a delicious curry.
Yes. How good do they smell?
They smell so good.
If you have a friend with a curry tree, a curry plant, they do kind of grow crazy. So I think
they do.
You can. My mum has one that literally has like hundreds of like branches on them. So
that is a great tip. If people do have a curry plant, steal them.
Absolutely, and get a big bunch from them and freeze them as well.
Freeze them because they do freeze quite well. Yeah.
Okay, so the onion's nice and translucent. We're going to add in the garlic and ginger.
Yes.
As well as some curry leaves, maybe like 10 to 12 leaves.
Sure.
Add a bit more oil.
How many is that? We'll do.
You should start to smell the curry leaves, the fragrance of it come out, and just fill up the whole kitchen with a really nice flavour and taste.
These 4 ingredients, the base to any fantastic curry.
Yes.
You can't go wrong if you've got this happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So whilst that's cooking, I've got my Indian curry batter here. A mild version will do.
Okay.
I'm going to add in about a tablespoon or 2, straight in.
I like that you've said mild, because I like a mild curry paste when it comes to fish, so we can really still taste it because it doesn't mask the beautiful flavour.
Absolutely, and because it's seafood as well, you kind of want to keep it a little bit to the delicate side, right? Not too strong.
Exactly, exactly.
All right, so we're going to fry that off. So I'll get you to add the tomatoes in now. So that's going to be the base of the sauce. So nice and rich and sweet. Give that a mix. Oh. We're going to add in some water as well, just for a bit of body.
Yep.
So we just want to let that cook down for about 5 to 10 minutes for the tomatoes to break down, the onions to really cook down, all that flavour to come out.
Yep.
But whilst we're doing that, I think we can get started on our fish. So I'm going to put the lid on, let that cook away. So for the fish, a bit of salt and pepper and cornstarch. I like to use cornstarch because it gives a crispy coating when you fry it, as opposed to just a plain flour. But also, plain flour is just fine if you have that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're gluten intolerant, the corn flour is a great option, so everyone can enjoy this dish.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great texture, and it's for everyone.
So we can be quite heavy-handed, can't we?
I think so, absolutely. Get it into like
Get it in there.
the slits that you've done as well.
Yeah, get it in. Ow! I find it easier to cook whole fish than fillet sometimes.
I know, I think so too. It's kind of fun as well. It's a fun way to eat. All right, I think that's good to go. Let's go in.
So we'll shake the excess off. Am I doing the honours?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, whenever you're working with oil, just very carefully, slowly.
There we go. There we go.
All right, our stunning fish is out of the oil. We are letting it rest. It's crispy. Oh, I can't wait to eat that.
Looks so good.
Yep.
Okay, let's finish off this curry sauce.
Yep.
I have the curry here that has been cooking away. Eggplant's gonna go back in for another minute or so.
Okay.
Just to suck up all of that flavour.
Beautiful.
Whilst that's doing that, I might get you to chop up the spring onion for garnish.
Love to.
And also maybe just pick some coriander leaves.
So do you want these just for garnish? Like on an angle?
Maybe in an angle
Yep.
would be nice. Perfect.
Okay. And that curry gravy, it's just the perfect consistency right there.
Yeah, it looks so good. It's not too thick, but not too
Yes.
watery either. It's
Yep.
going to hold onto that fish, which is exactly what we want.
All
So
right.
now that's coming together, I'm just going to go in with a bit of coconut milk as well, just to add that creamy kind of touch. This is not traditional in Mauritius. This is my touch. My grandmother wouldn't use this. But
Is that right?
It is, right, yeah.
Okay. I thought there'd be a lot of coconut milk.
More
being
so
used there.
coconut flesh.
Coconut flesh.
Yeah, like desiccated coconut, but not so much the milk itself.
I like the twist. You've always got to put a little twist in your
Exactly.
own recipes. And
All right, maybe just a tad more. And then to balance out the flavour, we're going to just season it with a bit of fish sauce. Again, just adds that nice umami, kind of salty richness.
absolutely.
Bit in there. And also some brown sugar. All right. Okay, I'm just going to taste it.
Okay.
Make sure I'm happy with the seasoning. And this is the thing with curry, right? Like, it's always different every time you cook it.
Yeah.
It's all about the balance, the tasting.
Am I going to like it?
Oh, that's good. Yes, I think just a tad more seasoning. I might just add a bit of salt.
Salt.
Just a pinch of salt. Go for it.
There we go.
There we go. Perfect. I think we're good to plate up.
Okay, so I'm going to delicately transfer the fish.
Yes.
And it's the perfect size
Wow,
platter
that is
there.
perfect.
There we go.
Okay, the sauce is going to go on. I'm just going to pour that over.
Yes.
That.
Nice, Brendan.
There we go. And then garnish to finish.
And just straight on top.
Straight on top.
Brendan, that is so impressive.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that you would have with a big group of people, some rice on the side to serve
that
it with.
perfect.
Yeah, I just love this.
I want to dig in.
Well, funny enough, I have your cutlery ready,
Thank
sir. Where do we start?
I'm going to go in the top part up here.
You go first.
How's that?
What about the eye? Would you eat the
Would
eye?
I eat the eye?
Yeah.
My auntie would.
Your auntie would.
I'm not sure if I would. But I mean, that's the good thing about sharing this at the table. Everyone can have a piece to themselves.
Yeah, you're so right. Some people like the meat further up on the fish. Some people like the tail meat. And the best part is right here in the cheek. That's for me right there.
Wow, that is
It's so good.
juicy, tender. It's taken in all that curry sauce. It's delicious.
I really love this. If you haven't tried Mauritian food before, well, this is a great introduction. Lots of flavours going on and fresh seafood. It is an island after all.
Absolutely.
Another place that's on my bucket list. I need to get there one day. In the meantime, got Brendan to cook for me. Pretty good.